So, the lady was expounding upon the intricacies of the artwork before us. And...
What are your thoughts on this glove? Wow.
The glove, the pocket full of trash, the solvent. Let's see. Wait, we have a bus ticket? Oh, right. Let's ask about the cauldron.
What do you think of this cauldron?
An unrelentingly piercing allusion to corporeal gastronomic enslavement. In the almost puritanical form of a hemisphere, wrought of sacrosanct hunger, both telluric and spiritual.
You nailed it on the head. What can you tell me about this bus ticket?
An incisive voyagerial metaphor, rectangularly encased in an obviously sarcastic homage to utter futility and cavalcading materialism.
Alright. The trash! Surely this must be abstract art to her.
I have this pocket full of trash.
Such a buckish postmodernist cliché turned anti-cliché, or as some would put it, mirthful reversed boilerplate. Not an entirely surprising denouement coming from a distinguishably inexperienced dabbler in the arts, but one I uncontemptuously applaud nonetheless.
Yeah, it's just trash, really.
Precisely. Wink wink, as they say.
What are your thoughts on this glove?
The inherently loquacious relationship between the universality of myth and the theoretical limits of acceptance is akin to a pattern of new insights that are instantly accrued and synthesized, n'est-ce pas? What starts out as a triumph soon becomes manipulated into a tragedy of circumstantial, amorphous extrications of shape and content. Like shimmering replicas becoming anthropomorphic, emergent through critical practice, resulting in intermittent forms that become distorted enough to reflect our true nature as solipsistic consumers of conformity.
But what about the glove?
Oh, there's a glove?
What do you think of this solvent?
Are you by any chance employing terraceous earthly chemistry as a means of subsuming the inextricable anthropologic dissolution into a pan-expressive, if mechanistic, allegory of human suffering and decay?
I sure am.
Bitchin'.
Conscientious critic.
Yeah, but what does it all mean?
Aren't you paying attention, young man? It signifies that the structuralist paradigm under which the creator diligently operated is flush with interpolated post-dialectic musings that cannot be rightfully ignored.
That's oversimplifying it a bit, but yeah, okay.
There we go. What is the significance of the divided heart?
What is the significance of the divided heart?
It is clearly a corollary of the coronary metaphors which permeate the opacity and quintessential divergence of pervasive aesthetic hierarchies in the artist's oeuvre.
I agree.
Really? That's it? Looks like it.
I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
Wait, there's another cat right here. Oh. Wait, there's a second spotlight. I wonder if it will reveal anything.
A spotlight that's supposed to be lighting that heart thing on the wall, I think. It's not working. No light bulb.
We might need to get one from somewhere else.
I don't think it's busted. It just needs a light bulb.
Or just to move the light bulb from the other one?
I couldn't select it.
Oh, never mind then.
Unfortunately. Alright, well we might continue on through the door. For now, we can't interact with the other cat. Oh. Gorgeous pastures. And a mural.
It's a man, like, strangling a dragon.
And there's these cats jumping about. Interesting.
My word, that's gorgeous. This is my homeland, Kitteh. She doesn't care. Kinda makes you want to retire, live a simpler life. Tend to the cattle, squeeze milk out of their... never mind.
Out of their udders.
Gorgeous, but I have stuff to do. She's not going anywhere without me.
There we go.
An
Close the book.
intricate monochrome mural in stark contrast with the intense colors all around it. It seems to tell a pretty convoluted story.
Oh, hey, it's the masked people down there.
And it's Vlad the Strangler. Cousin, or no, maybe not Vlad. Not a whole lot of other names that sound kind of like Vlad. Shoot.
An intricate monochrome. It seems.
Okay, looks like there's no further observations. It looks like it was at one point part of the wall structure.
It's the city's ancient walls. You can almost feel hundreds of years of history, leaking from them? I'm not good at this. Pretty damn impressive if you ask me. Nice walls. I'm not having her scale those intimidating walls for no good reason.
Alright, well, why don't we approach the man that looks like a leprechaun? What do you say?
Sure.
A senior citizen enjoying his time on that bench. He seems really peaceful. Good evening.
A good evening to you, young man.
Such a pretty town, Foromaris.
Yes, and an old and storied one, too. Oh, if these walls could speak. The birds, the deaths, the wars.
Maybe it's better that they can't speak. Boy, what a sight, huh?
Yes, yes, it is superb. The rolling hills, with their scents of hay and white flowers, the gently grazing herds. Sometimes I wish they placed this bench the other way around, but I guess this way you can admire the mural.
Speaking of the mural, yep.
Is there a story behind it?
Yes, there is. But do you have the time to listen to it?
All the time in the world. Let's go.
Yes, I do.
Now, legend has it that a long, long time ago, on top of a mountain overlooking Forum Maris, a Solomonar, that's an ancient wizard, was conjuring thunder and rain when, below, a terrifying Balaur, that's a dragon, attacked the town. The masks, sworn defenders of the town, could not defeat the dragon, but could not live either. So they sent an innocent young shepherd girl by the name of Miwara and her dog Azor to beg for the Solomonar's assistance. Miwara and Azor's journey up the mountain was not without peril. See, the Solomonar had laid many traps and cunning magical obstacles to stop anyone from disturbing his ritual. But Miwara and Azor were smart and agile and resilient, so they made it to the mountaintop and told off the dragon's attack. But the Solomonar was red with anger and could not see beyond the fact that a girl and her dog had conquered his defenses. And since they had proven to be smart and agile and resilient, he transformed Miwara and Azor into a black and a white cat, forever cursed to roam the hills and mountains without ever resting again. Then he did make his way down to Forum Maris and found it in smoldering ruins, and the masks all but defeated, making their last stand against the beast. He fought the dragon for 3 days and 3 nights, and finally crushed it down into the mountain, burying it in the bowels of the earth. Afterwards, he cried tears of remorse for foolishly cursing the shepherd girl and her dog, and erected a monastery in their remembrance. That castle above the town that everyone fears, its steeple is all that remains of the monastery the Solomonar built ages and ages ago. It became corrupted, and some folks say that it's from the evil that the remains of the dragon still hold. I hear the masks are once again guarding the castle now that its rightful heir has returned. But who would risk going all the way there to see if it's true? Not many, dear. Not many.
Wow, that was fascinating.
I'm glad to hear you say that, young man. I'm still here to tell the story, but for how long? No one really knows or cares about it other than me and the masks themselves. Maybe once I'm gone, so it shall disappear into oblivion.
Let's hope not. Is the painting old?
Old, yes. Older than most things in this town. How old exactly, though, I cannot tell you.
I'll be off now. Have a nice evening.
You too, young man. Goodbye.
Oh, I liked that story. I wonder if it's a traditional legend.
Don't know.
if-
Or if it's an allusion to Kitty somehow.
Well,
It's a weird Chekhov's gun if it is.
Kitteh is a black and white cat. But now, so if the castle has the monument and it was built atop the corpse of the dragon? Also, something about the return of a descendant or the heir of the castle.
Well,
It
that
wouldn't
would
be the
probably
main
be
character.
Buzz
Could be
with the name.
with Corvin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, is that just a skull hiding under there? Looks like it.
Yeah, that's an intentional skull painted into the corner.
Well, we can try to convince the kid to give us that slingshot.
That slingshot of yours. I'll bet I can take it apart. Easy.
Really, dude? You're on. What are we wagering?
Just the satisfaction of being right and in the other guy's face, kid.
Okay then, it's on.
Wait, he just took it?
Yep.
Later.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well then, I suppose he's too engrossed in his gaming.
that was easy.
Oh hey! There's a little girl with a cat. Wait, did that cat just bark? And it's acting like a dog.
It is. Yep.
I just want to hear the bark again. It'll probably...
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
It's a
barking.
girl with a cat on a leash. That's an interesting cat there.
It's barking. Ah, so this can't be the reincarnation of the shepherd girl and the dog or something. This is, unless it's a girl that just idolizes them as well.
Behave, Kitteh. I know you haven't said or done anything. Just saying. Hello, little girl.
Hi,
My name's Buzz, and this is my cat, Kitteh.
nice to meet you. I'm Maria, and this is
What in the name of all that is sacred and holy?
Your kitty can't talk.
Yes, she can. For some reason, people don't usually notice.
Oh my god. Is she magical?
As magical as they come.
Cool.
What are you up to, Maria?
Oh, just walking. He gets real antsy if I don't walk him at least twice a day.
He likes that, huh?
Yeah, he's the happiest kitty when he's in nature. I'd love to take him on a walk in the hills or in the mountains, but Mom and Dad won't let me. It's too far away.
I see. That's a unique-looking doggy.
He's not a doggy, silly. Can't you see he's a kitty cat?
We're really stretching the definition here.
But how come he barks?
Well, he was raised by a doggy. Duh. His adoptive mommy was a Carpathian sheepdog.
Oh, nice. An actual son of a...
That's a very cool and unique story. So, his name is, Kiskus?
Uh-huh. That's how you get his attention. I want to name him something else, but I haven't come up with anything better yet.
I understand. Kiskus!
I am now the second most embarrassed cat around.
I'm a tourist. What can you tell me about Formaris?
Well, everyone says nothing ever happens here, so...
God, I hope that's true.
Okay, so this will probably be asking about peace.
Did you happen to see a black girl around?
No, I would have remembered that. Almost everyone around here is pasty white. It's so boring.
Well, it hasn't been sunny in a while either, has it?
No, and weather's been crazy lately. Thunderstorms out of the blue. That's why I can't walk in the hills anymore.
Uh-huh. Catch you later, Maria.
See you.
I see we can't select her cat separately. We haven't looked at the dark door any further, but that might get us in trouble. Well, we can see if the Y is in fact the slingshot. Because if it's the slingshot, then we'll be able to get the new password. Here. Yawn!
Letter? What letter?
The Y. What?
What? No, I'm afraid I don't.
Come back when you have it, Sonny.
Oh.
Use it on him?
Can I...
Gotta scoot.
Maybe I
What?
need to use the item on
Alright
him
then.
rather than select him. Here's the Y.
No, man, I don't want to hurt the guy.
But that's the Y.
You might have to take it apart.
Oh, that's true.
It's an allegedly indestructible slingshot. We'll
a fork
see
on it?
about that.
Maybe use the
No
bent fork on
forking
it?
necessary, it's functional.
Solvent?
Oh, yeah.
That will melt the rubber band. Or the glue on it. There we go. Wait a minute. Ah.
In your face, kid. Man, that stuff was powerful.
Alright, so now we have a rubber band and the Y.
I've got the letter.
All right. You'll need the illuminator. What?
What's an illuminator?
Thingamajig. Makes light. What? You know what to do with it, right?
Oh, use
Not
it on the heart.
really, no.
Illuminator goes first, then you add the letter and start counting.
Oh.
Could you be a little more specific?
The old Corvinus heart. Light that sucker up. Then add the letter. Then
So you put the Y in it, and that
start counting.
makes it 3 parts,
What?
right?
All clear now?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Because then the fork would...
Bye.
What? Bye.
So still gotta find a light bulb then.
We do still need to find a light bulb. Would it be anywhere around here? Oh, we never looked at the pictures.
These guys really love their pictures. Nicely decorated, too. I must admit, they really add to the rustic charm. I kinda like the green one.
Alright. Let's see if we can find ourselves a lamp. That just looks like there's a bunch of candles there. Badly lit street. Oh wait, there's a bulb here, isn't there? A light bulb. For the tourist info.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tourist info thing about this. Yep, just as I suspected.
Light bulb.
A pretty powerful light bulb illuminating that info thingy.
You'll take
It's
it.
way too hot to touch, and I don't see a light switch.
Oh, we need to put the glove on.
What?
Thick glove for the temperature. Let's do this.
Okay, this should stop it from burning my fingertips.
Great.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What? I need this bulb. My folks are from around these parts.
Oh, sure. Silly me. Why don't you grab the statue while you're at it?
Hey, I'll bring it back, okay? I need this.
For such a goody two-shoes, you sure do borrow things a lot.
Shut up, cat.
Okay, let's put that away and get back to those murals. Looked like it was graffiti, but I'm pretty sure the number is going to be 3. Because the cross will point there. Let's see. Spotlight. Let's go over here.
I think it requires a light bulb. Actually, I'm positive.
Alright, let's fetch the light bulb. Put that in.
And it fits. Nice. Symmetry, I am really into you. It's the Y-shaped stick that used to be an indestructible slingshot.
You clicked on the
Oh,
magnifying glass.
Yeah, there's an idea. But I feel there's an extra step I need to take.
Really? I think we're supposed to not examine. I want to put it on the spotlight.
Maybe try moving?
Yeah, just so that
That's really poorly placed.
it's aligned right there.
There you go.
Yes, there we are.
There we go. It will now project a Y on that heart shape. It's
Oh.
neatly divided into 9 parts.
parts.
I guess that's my password right there.
I see. So it added extra segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought it was just going to cover up the center and the sticks would have been thick enough so that it was only point. I see. I wonder if the art critic has anything to say now. Nope.
I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, you
Oh,
should...
they're a band.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that we could have that one appraised as well.
I have this rubber band here.
And does its whimsical elasticity not elicit post-conscious, vaguely subcultural impulses to make it go boing?
It actually kinda does.
It is your postmodern Homo sapiens sapiens volens nolens duty to resist. Sustine et abstine, ab ovo usque ad mala.
Okay. I'll leave you to your critique.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, that was about abstaining something about the eyes, and unfortunately I couldn't catch that before it went away. Otherwise I would have translated it. Let's talk to the old lady. 9
9
parts.
pieces.
That's right, Chiclet. Go on in then.
It's a long chapter.
Wait! I look at you now in this light and... Oh!
Oh?
Corvinus! Forgive me for doubting. You know, of course you know. You are back, Corvinus!
I'm sorry, is this like some access granted ritual I'm not completely understanding?
Back from the dead.
She's gone.
Well, someone got really excited about you for some reason. There's that. She was also married and more than a century old. There's that, too.
Let's just go in and figure out this blackout.
Corvinus! Corvinus!
Shut up, Kitteh.
You did see how it was redivivus
Mm-hmm.
and such.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, let's go into the internet room. Oh my. There are swords everywhere and statues, busted busts.
Stripes.
A severely battered bust. I think it's supposed to be the guy in the portrait.
I think I'm hearing the sound of bad lighting. You know when there's a...
Or a computer, like an old one.
Who would deface it? Why are there swords driven through it? Did the populace really hate this guy? What's the story here? The bust is incomplete, but if it is the guy in the portrait, there's a strange familiarity here. Kitteh doesn't care about sculpture, pierced by swords and strangely familiar or not.
An impenetrable door.
Holy wow, someone really doesn't want anyone to get past that door. That's by far the most secured ancient Transylvanian door I've ever come across.
Do you think this has his body in there or something? Because it looks like it's locked so as no one can enter from this side.
It looks pretty
Or
ridiculous.
from the other side, I should say.
What secret lie beyond this barred? Well, that's an understatement. But seriously, what the heck is behind this door? I guess we're not supposed to get past it.
Look, man, we got through some pretty stacked against us odds, but that door? Nah. Hate to say it, but it's not happening.
I'd just really like to know what the secret behind it is.
Yeah, well,
Well?
I was trying to think of a way to say some secrets are best left uncovered without sounding cliche, but I failed miserably, okay? We don't need to poke our snouts into every corner of this country.
Yeah. Maybe next time we visit.
There just seem to be two conveniently shaped eye holes right there, but nah. There's the portrait.
It's a withered portrait of a man with a fiercely intense stare. There's something about him, something strange but familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I know this guy. Well, not know. Like I've seen his face before, but where?
In a mirror?
Man, this is really frustrating. Who the heck does he remind me of? Friend? A neighbor? Someone in my family?
Oh,
Who
it's the
cares?
same.
Stop dwelling on it.
Ah, there's a ladder, but it looks like all the rungs are destroyed.
They protrude out of the wall like little fragile bones, bathed in the red disturbing light cast from that sinister window.
Easy there, Lovecraft.
Wander, do you have anything to add to this?
I mean,
It's fairly self-explanatory.
the swords? It's
This was
terrifying.
definitely a very convenient ladder at some point. Not anymore, though.
Oh, there's other portions of the face on the floor.
I mean, it feels like we're supposed to use the swords, but that seems like a terrible
Uh-huh.
idea.
So that's where the cable goes.
Oh, I can sense it coming.
Why couldn't it just be an eye-level hatch? Why? I just hope it's not locked. It's not, right? Go get that hatch, girl!
Fine.
Oh, ouch.
Ouch!
Well,
Well then, there's the cable that we've been looking for.
Yep, that's our internet cable, all right. Looks like it's going up into the ceiling there.
That we can see. I just want to see all the extra dialogue.
Whatever
though.
it's disappearing into up there must hold the key to this data blackout.
Oh, that just goes back out to the street?
Yeah. It's not like we came through the extremely locked door.
Well then, we'll just have to find a means to get past this with...
What do we have in our inventory?
items. We have trash, we have forks, we have a cauldron, we have a rubber band. Oh, maybe if we put the rubber band onto the cauldron.
What do you know? Got myself a cute little makeshift helmet.
What?
Okay, let's put it on Kitteh. Now she can hit her head on it. Oh!
The things I do for you, Kerwan.
Wow.
I think I found the source of the problem. It's some kind of internet GPS jammer thing. And now it's history.
You're awesome, Kitteh.
Tell me something I don't know.
That was adorable.
I just thought for a moment, if she hit her head up there, if I...
No,
could-
you're right. I thought we were going to use the swords, like somehow jam them into the rungs and climb the swords, and I'm like, that sounds like a terrible idea.
We can try to use the fork on this.
With my lock-picking skills, I'd say about 84 years. Maybe 83 if I apply myself.
Well, either way, the internet is back online. Looks like we'll never be able to see what's up in the room, but oh well.
Oh no, we'll probably find out. It seems too ridiculous not to open up at some point. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be disappointed.
Back to the inn.
But yeah, bravo on finding that out immediately. I was kind of stumped. But I also haven't been staring at the pot or the rubber band as much as you were.